After Jeff Miller and VSI agreed to finance the movie, we did an open casting call, drawing on local talent from South Florida, including actors working with the Burt Reynolds Dinner Theater and others working on the Miami Vice television show. Here are some of the original casting auditions, followed by some of the actors we finally chose playing their parts in the finished film.
Mike, I've got something really important to talk to you about.
Jeez, I almost forgot. I've got a surprise for you. You know that raise I was talking about?
Yeah?
It came through today. Mr. Maxwell thought I was doing a really great job. He said he was really proud of me. And you know, after coming out of that nervous breakdown and really getting back on my feet again, he said he thought I really deserved a raise. And he loves my new blueprints for the modernized Penny's building, too.
Oh, yeah? Congratulations.
I thought you'd be proud. You know, for the first time in my life, things seem clear. Like they're going places.
No! Hey, go on, I dared you to cut your leg off. Do it! No, it's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn, your turn. Truth or dare, truth or dare.
A patient of yours, Mike Strauber, escaped not 20 minutes ago.
Hello, police department. Detective Rosenberg speaking. Oh, Dr. Thorne. Great.
Oh, you acid heads. You think you own the whole world. I know your type. Costume parties. Raping girls. Sex. Ooh, you're nothing but crud. You think you know everything. Are you listening to me, creep? Listen, I want you to apologize to me and move out of here before I call the cops. Are you listening to me, creep?
Truth or dare?
What?
Remember when you were little and you used to sit in a circle with your friends and you'd ask each other to say things through truth or dare?
Yeah, sure, I remember.
Let's play. Just like old times.
You gotta be kidding. Here now. You're not serious.
Of course I'm serious. It'll get our minds off certain things and, well, we could learn a lot about each other.
The lead role went to acclaimed Burt Reynolds apprentice actor John Brace, who brings the shattered character Mike Strauber disturbingly to life.
Oh my God! Jerry! I can't believe
Special makeup effects artist Bill Kopfler and Steve Prouty came down to Florida to cast head and body parts of the actors and actresses who were to be killed or torn apart on film. At the time, we were trying for 30 never-seen-before gore effects that were to be state-of-the-art, but somehow this wasn't quite delivered by the original effects team, so we all had to make the best of it by improvising and adapting with what we had, and we drenched everything in blood. Some of the scenes we planned to film were just very disturbing anyway, with or without huge effects, as the victims in my script weren't just silly teenagers, they were from all walks of life. Advertising and hype for Truth or Dare began months before we even rolled one frame of 16mm film for the movie, including magazines like Variety, The Hollywood Reporter, and Video Store. In December 1985, pre-production work continued as my dad, Gordon Ritter, an expert wood craftsman, was hired to build props for the movie, including a shed that would be blown up by pyrotechnics expert Bob Shelley on location. Here's footage of him building the shed with the help of my sister Wendy and Joel D. Winecoop, just starting out in the biz. Joel was cut out of the lead role by the producers, but he still got a small part that we worked into a large part of the sequels, and he also did props and stunt work in the film. You can see what a hands-on guy Joel was in the beginning, and he still is to this day, always willing to help out in any capacity to get a movie made.
Listen, you won't see this side. When it comes up.
On January 21st, 1986, filming has begun. Under my direction, a scene will be filmed where the shed is blown up by actor Terrence Andrucci, who plays a cop named Purnell, who is just as crazy as the killer he is chasing. In this scene, the cop corners a suspect that he thinks is the killer in an abandoned shed and decides to burn him out instead of going in for a legitimate arrest. Special effects man Bob Shelley, who has worked alongside stuntman partner Jerry Berry on such films as Ghostbusters, Code of Silence, Sharky's Machine, and Final Exam, will rig the shed with highly powerful explosives and on cue, like a demolition magician, will ignite them for our cameras. It takes hours to set up the shots and block the action with the actors. Everything has to come together so it can cut together seamless. Every take is a little piece of the filmmaking puzzle that will be assembled in editing. This was an awesome experience coming from shoots where we only had 1 or 2 people on the entire crew. Here we had electricians, best boys, lighting experts, cameramen, a director of photography, mechanics, catering staff, an assistant director, and folks in charge of every single effect. This was quite the experience for me, and although I was wet behind the ears, I was loving every minute of it once I got over the initial shock of being in the lucky position of a young fan living their dream so early in life. I was 18 when we started pre-production of this movie.
I know you in there. Come on out!
Practicing the blocking makes it perfect for the cameras. After hours of setups and run-throughs, we're almost ready to shoot the scene. We now begin to film, scene by scene. It can take hours to capture just minutes of footage. Blanks are loaded in a real gun and explosive squib charges on the shed to give the illusion of the renegade cop shooting at the perp inside. At this time, for safety, Andrucci is only handling water in the gas can, of course. No matter what the budget, safety always comes first when making movies.